What is up, sexy beast? Crazy Rabbit here, and today we're just gonna be looking at the World War version of NACHT DER UNTOTEN and kind of comparing it to the Black Ops 3 version. So let's go ahead and get this shit started. So since NACHT DER UNTOTEN is kind of small, of course they could almost fit like the entire map in Black Ops 3, but they didn't, and that kind of surprised me. I wish they really would have included like every single aspect of NACHT DER UNTOTEN. Well, not like every single aspect. I just wish they would have kept like the entire building there. But I can kind of understand why they didn't, and it's actually pretty interesting that NACHT DER UNTOTEN has been in every single Call of Duty Zombies game. It got revamped for Black Ops 1. They put it in transit for Black Ops 2, and it's actually in Revelations for Black Ops 3. I think that's pretty interesting. Now, there are a couple major differences between the old NACHT DER UNTOTEN and the new one, mainly just where the collapsed, I guess, stairs would be, or the collapsed ramp is a better word to say is, and actually where the generator is, to where you can zap the giant Apothecan hentai monster. They made an entire new section right there. Well, I wouldn't really want to say it's an entire new section. In like the World War version, there was just a wall, and that was actually just a place for zombies to run up and stuff. But in the Black Ops 3 version, you can actually access that. And in the next room, above the help door room, you can't actually continue going back anymore. They actually cut off that entire section of the map, which really kind of sucks because that's where the scoped car was. And I was like really hoping that the scoped car would be in this map, even though I knew it was not going to. There was like a 0.0001% chance that the Kar 98 was going to make a return, but you know, I can dream that it's going to come back. I really hope that when we start doing like custom maps and stuff, somebody brings back the Kar 98, because I just really want to play with the world's greatest weapon. Like, that weapon is by far the best weapon in zombies. It's honestly probably a little bit better than the Thunder Gun. That's how good the Kar 98 is. And then if you get the scoped Kar 98, oh, that weapon's just like 10 times better than the Thunder Gun. But back to the point of this video, there are some major differences in NACHT DER UNTOTEN, and there are some minor differences too. I think the one area that kind of just stayed generally the same is like the actual main spawn point. Every time I go back to play World War NACHT DER UNTOTEN, I'm like, okay, I feel like this version is bigger. But then when I go back to Black Ops 3, I'm like, okay, I think this version is bigger. So I'm not sure which area's spawn point's actually bigger. When I play NACHT DER UNTOTEN, I feel like NACHT DER UNTOTEN's is bigger, and then when I play Black Ops 3, I'm like, Black Ops 3 is bigger. So in all honesty, I think like the spawn areas might roughly be the same. But I think when we go over to the box room, I definitely think the World War version's box room is of course bigger and actually longer, because they actually cut it off in Black Ops 3, and in Black Ops 1 you have that whole back section with the Thompson on the wall and everything else. So all in all, the NACHT DER UNTOTEN version is definitely a little bit bigger, just because in the Black Ops 3 one they actually cut off certain sections. And definitely the Black Ops 3 version has much better lighting. Like you can see in some of these pictures, I had actually used like the theater mode lighting, which is very hard to use. I hate using the theater mode lighting. But if I didn't use it, you probably wouldn't be able to see anything, just because that's how the lighting is in Black Ops 3. So I'm very curious to know, do you think they did a really good job with bringing back NACHT DER UNTOTEN? All in all, I think they did an okay job. I really wish they would have brought back the scoped car, or at least that cabinet. I feel like the cabinet in NACHT DER UNTOTEN was actually like one of the key features of that map. I wish they would have brought that back and just thrown some weapon in there. It didn't have to be the Kar 98. Just any weapon would have done. But other than that, I think they did a really good job. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys could, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Peace.